Yo, what's up, people? You're here, Deep Tempo, Volume 1, locked in. I'm your boy, Sibo. This is my co-host, Kutta.
DJ Kutta.
What's up, bro?
I'm good.
Volume 1, you excited?
I'm very excited.
I'm excited,
I've
man.
been wanting to do a podcast on any subject for like by a year.
We spoke about some random subjects, but
for a year. Well, it was going to be one that everyone was going to get involved in, but let's be realistic. Our mates could never organise a fucking night out, let alone
we're not the best. We're not the best.
So we did. Me and Charlie have decided we'll do our own music-related one. Or I said music, dubstep.
We're the only 140 heads in our crew, right?
Well, if you include Marcel,
yeah. Marcel's down,
Colston.
But he lives far, man. He's not coming around for a podcast every 2 weeks.
But we can drop him in at one point.
Yeah.
If you go to events, which we go to, you probably know Martin. He's really big.
Floors people in the mosh pit.
Floors people in the mosh pit if you go to heavy events at
That's mine.
That's mine, yeah.
But yeah, here we are. Deep Tempo. Purely dedicated to 140 music.
140, yeah. And
this is going to be a podcast in the traditional sense. Talking about music, about production, about the scene in general.
Yeah.
It's not a mix show. We're not here just to mix tunes. We're here to talk about music,
we will
labels.
play the tunes though. Tunes will be played,
of course,
and reviewed and looked at. So yeah, but the thing is, as well, I'm not a producer. Charlie is
starting.
I'm
on a path, yeah.
So I don't know
2019 path.
Too much about producing, and DJing is my thing.
And you've played at some events already, some local ones.
I played a local one.
You've played
and I played in December last year. I opened up for Samplifier, Ivory, Oliver, Badface, Pop Clips, Godzilla, and Shem. And I think Shivers. Yeah, Shivers was on there as well, but he's not on the flyer for some reason.
And have you forgiven me yet for not being able to make it yet?
Well, you had a good reason. I'll let you off. He was travelling to... Where were you then in December?
Bali.
Fuck is that on there? Bali, nice.
But now, I'm back. Won't miss your next set, hopefully.
Well, whenever I get one. We'll see.
But should we just dive straight in? Should we get into some music?
Let's dive in, yeah. What are we going for, bruh?
I feel like we should... I mean, there's been so many big tunes this year, but we're focusing June, really, aren't we?
Yeah, just sort of what's come out recently.
Come out recently. That's going to be the focus. Every 2 weeks, reviewing brand new tunes. But
and what we're loving. And what you said about doing one where we both pick a song of the month or whatever, you know. And if we both pick the same one, they go on the.
Oh, we get a fire list.
Yeah, the fire.
I don't know what we call it. Deep Tempo fire list. You can decide.
Massive tunes.
Massive tunes. Massive tunes.
Big tune.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we've got some big tunes. We're having a beer. Stella Active.
I mean, I don't even know what your fire tune is of the month, man. Like what?
There's on this one.
Yeah.
There's two.
Oh, but you only get to choose one.
Yeah, but I'm going to pick at the end. I don't know which one yet.
Oh, right. You can go first then, because I think...
Yeah. Well, we'll do that at the end,
off,
I think I know what yours is going to be.
You think I'm going to be... No, what mine is?
Well, I know it's going to be on that.
You reckon?
I think so. But we'll see.
I don't think it is.
Well,
maybe we'll see.
Maybe that. But we'll get into it.
I think we'll start here.
Do you want to start there? Well,
I mean, technically it's not June, but how can we not talk about J.Sparrow's new album? It's been 9 years since he dropped his last one.
Has it really been 9 years?
9 years since his last album. This one's on Deep Medi.
Which track do you want first?
This
is the thing. I've listened to two, because I put them in a mix, but the rest of the tracks I haven't really listened to. Okay. So this is quite new to me, this album. So that's why I sort of left it for this podcast.
Obviously, I've listened through this album.
Maybe
back to back quite a few times. It's just there's so many tunes. It's one of those when you first listen to it, I was like, that's my favourite tune, that's a banger, and you kept doing it through the whole album. And even to this day now, I still can't pick my favourite rhythms on there. There's one feature on the album, at least that's with Silky. Maybe you should just start there. Unity Rock. I love this rhythm, man. J.Sparrow and Silky rhythm.
I haven't
bang it.
So like I said, I haven't really. This is quite new, so I haven't really heard the album yet. I've heard a couple of tracks, couple of snippets, but I've never actually heard the album.
Right.
So I can actually get a first glance at this.
Let's get into it.
Are you ready for the first
Let's drop Uni Rock. Let's
Uni
see
Rock.
Let's see what Todd's reaction is to this.
Okay, you ready for this? Let's go.
Drop that beat.
I like this beat already.
You hear the silky touch straight away.
Decent. Okay. One thing though. Oh yeah.
Tribal. Yeah, I gotta say, this is one of my favourite on the album.
One of your favourites, yeah?
One of my favourites on the album. Bang it.
Yeah, I like this. So let's play this now.
Just a snippet. Just a snippet.
Yeah, that's nice. I'll definitely play that.
I mean,
100%.
there's probably like, I don't even know. You could start a set with like the first, I don't know, with like 6 tunes from the album.
Yeah.
So looking around at a few interviews J.Sparrow has done online. Yeah. He's done one with I think it's with Dummy Mag and another one with True Sick.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about he sent 120 tracks to Mala to sift.
120.
He's already got albums waiting on the back of building this one. I think he's just been going in for an entire year. I'd love to know which tune on the album Mala heard and was just like instant. Like which ones he heard and was just like, that's Deep Medi all over. We're going to have that on the album. You've had Fat Alf. You've already heard that one, haven't you?
This one's that I put in a mix for, I think it was the Sub FM mix. I think, Sub FM mix. Yeah.
Big up. It's a big tune. A classic 140. There's a couple on the album actually that are 105s, but this one, Fat Alf, big tune.
Didn't you say there's a backstory to Fat Alf?
Yeah, it's I read somewhere that it's named after his cat that passed away, I believe. Yeah. So it's like in honor of him. But I'm not a cat person. No, you've got a dog Jack downstairs, ain't you? Big up Jack.
Yeah, he'll back a minute. He'll pick up on this on this microphone.
Probably
the whole podcast for us, but that's fine.
But yeah,
just it's fine.
Let's check out Fat Alf.
All right, Fat Alf by J.Sparrow, just by himself. Yep.
Yeah, no features on this one.
Okay.
It's atmospheric.
It's sick. I kind of like, while mixing especially, I do like the longer intros. Because then you can either put a cue in the middle. And like have a shorter intro. But I do like the longer intros, especially when mixing anyway.
Yeah, not about them
quick ones. It's
28 seconds. 28 seconds. Like not even 32. That's when you're killing me.
Yeah.
Big up Alfie the cat.
just sick.
It's just such a good album. Yeah. No, it's just, again, I think J.Sparrow is just one of those producers. He's been locked away. 120 tracks to choose from. He's sitting on so much stuff. Yeah. I think in one of the interviews I was reading about, just all the influences he's gathered like during that time. There's stuff. There's on a housey flavor. There's all these like African vibes. There's a tune on there. Is it called Ndidi or something like that? Yeah, we don't got to play it right now. But I think we could play them all. Like I trust anyone who's watching should go away and buy this album. Yeah. It's only
like, is it £9?
It's not. Yeah, like it's just whatever.
And he's good live, J.Sparrow.
Banging.
We've seen him loads of times. Outlook Festival, Boat Pie, I think I saw him. Yeah, he was on the one. It was fucking raining though. And then we had him at, what was that event? We'll get to events later, but there was another event I saw him at. He was wicked.
Was he on Deep Medi 100? Was he at that?
He might. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
Must have been really, innit? I
think he was. He was definitely at the one we went to. When it was me and you at Fabric, just me and you.
Just the two of us. No one else in Fabric.
J.Sparrow and us two.
Yeah.
He did a whole thing for us. It was amazing.
That'd be.
Is there any others on that one you want to play on this, or?
I mean,
just might as well do another one. Where
do we start, man? What about Nankara? It's a bit more on a mellowy vibe, but I'm telling you, this rhythm here. I've played this one in the mix when we were just jamming around here and that. And
would you say it's a big tune?
I'd say it's one of those that, I mean, you drop it in a set, it's just, oh man, it's powerful. But on a emotive level, but I could easily just cruise down the street on my skateboard listening to this tune. It's just one of them. It takes you on a journey, this track. It's a builder. That's what I've noticed actually about this album. A lot of the tracks on it are building.
Yeah.
Drop that.
So I'll drop that, yeah.
Builders.
This would be a really good opening.
Yeah. Oh, mate, multiple ideas on this one.
Yeah. We need a runner for the beer.
So much. Oh man, I don't know what it is about it. I just love the percussion in it, everything.
Are you gonna cry?
Oh mate, I'm emotional right now, bro. Love this album. This track especially, I've rinsed it a lot.
Yeah, I like it. I like this one as well. I'm glad you got me the album. Right. Next. Fucking hell, that's picked up, ain't it, dickhead? Right, what do you want to go to next? What's the next segment of this podcasting?
Wow, there's just so many releases, bro. So many releases.
Doing that.
So many releases, bro. What are we gonna go to next?
All right. Well, there's one that I've wanted to show you now for all day.
Oh my days!
Which I'm gonna put on now because I just can't wait any longer.
Was this released today?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be. I thought it was on Beatport. It isn't, but on their Bandcamp it was available. Okay, the name is FreeWA via Gem. The free could be an E, which means his name is Iwa. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but it's FreeWA.
It's on that Crucial. It's on Crucial Records.
Crucial, right? Yeah, on the new Crucial one. It's 2 tracks in the EP. It's via Gem. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry. And Encanto. I'm gonna play via Gem for you now. I want your reaction because to me this was. Did I have this down?
Apparently so.
Oh shit! Does that mean it's not picked up?
No, I did pick up, bro. You put it up.
Did I? Oh, okay.
First podcast.
I don't know if I was just playing around with it.
Yeah,
Really,
might have been.
It's because it's in our headphones.
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. This is FreeWA via Gem.
Oh, not me. I'm a happy person. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't hurt me. Can't have any monsters.
I really feel like I was playing with.
You say you're allowed to go psychotic. I don't know what's happening.
Whoopsies. This is so good, honestly.
Or introverted.
Flop it into this track.
Oh, really? You know, I really think this is a funny thing, but if all the people that took acid, you know, the people that I know that have taken acid.
Big reaction from you, man. Telling you.
We can look out at the other people that have.
I know where those vocals are sampled from.
You do? Where?
No, I don't know. I want to know.
You want to know? I thought you said you know. I was like, look out. Some genius over there, bro. Alright, let's go.
That are more beautiful.
That is a wobbler, isn't it?
I didn't expect it to drop that much.
No.
Nah.
Imagine that in a big system, like a void system.
Whoa. Madness.
What do you think of that?
I mean, just so moist.
That's so wobbly.
I mean,
that's a wobbler. I'd play
stonker.
that all day, every day. I'd play that. On a system as well, that would be incredible.
It's very you.
Really hoping they get to play it next week. Someone please play that live. They will. Someone will. Someone's gonna do it for me.
Someone request it. I don't think they do requests though.
No challenge, unfortunately.
Right. What should we get on to next, man? I feel like there's another one you were quite excited about.
I was very excited about this one.
I think when you dropped this one to me, was it last week? I feel like it was early last week. Time flies. I
think it was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's been out for a while. Shall I play all 3 because they're all good?
They're all, mate. We can play all 3.
Yeah.
So this is from Shu.
Yeah.
My man's coming out of Berlin.
Yep.
I'm not sure what label this was on.
I did have it. Hang on, for you. It's on Rarefield. Never heard of them.
Oh, Rarefield. Yeah. No.
Rarefeed. Sorry,
yeah. No,
Rarefeed. Yeah. I've never actually.
I can't remember where they're based, but Shu's coming out of Berlin.
Yes.
The track's called Zero Sum.
Zero Sum on this one, yeah.
Mate, let's check that rhythm.
Okay.
What's this term for a thing, like a technical term, where we make a deal and we both get something?
Banger!
More science than that.
Okay,
jeez. Jesus!
Oh shit! Such a banger, such a banger. we'll do the next drop. And then we'll do Visitor next as well, because this one's also very good. I'll drop it quick.
My jeez. Let's listen to this tune.
Gonna get the gun finger out. That's my go-to. Don't realise I'm doing it until I do videos.
He's not even from the earth, you know what I'm saying? He's from outer space.
Banger. Have I heard this one yet?
You not heard this one?
Maybe not. Maybe I only listened to Zero Sum.
There's MK2 next as well.
It's a driller. Pure pumps.
Do a little quick one on that one. Don't want to go too much. Then MK2 just finish off. This is the third track in the EP. So this is the one we got confused with.
We listened to this before and we're like, what's that?
Yeah. What's that sound? Why is it like that?
Weird alien sounds. I do remember this one.
We thought we were getting bad feedback from the mic from the through our headphones.
Little sound test last week.
Yeah. Turns out it was actually the track the whole time.
Little phrases in there are so nice. Man.
Yo.
It's heavy. Mate, that's a sick EP, man.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, you always get the one strong tune. I mean, everyone knows that Zero Sum tune is gonna bang, but
yeah, the Zero Sum tune is my favourite.
But still, that's a real strong 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Because
it is rare, like when you do get EPs in any genre of music, it's very rare that every song is good.
True, there's always like 1 or 2.
Yeah, there's 2, maybe even just 1 and 3 fillers. But
yeah,
there's another guy who we're gonna look at. This one here. Let me show you. If you go on the,
is this who I think it is?
This one is, yeah.
That's Cimm.
That is another perfect EP.
It's not called Mr. Cimm, it's just Cimm.
We'll call him Mr. Cimm. I'm sure I love it.
That could have been Sir Cimm. United.
Sir Cimm. Sir Spyro.
So Godsmack EP.
Should we put it on now?
Mate, just
right.
Too excited. You've
Godsmack
me
EP.
Up.
We'll go back to front. So we'll put Godsmack on last.
All right.
That's the main one, and we'll go Wolf Council.
Okay. So this is on Article Sound.
Yes.
This is J Kenzo's label.
Yep, I think so.
Man, like Cimm been doing bits for a while now.
Yeah.
Did we see him at Fabric? Was it a wrong event I'm thinking of?
I've definitely seen him live. I saw him in that Tottenham rave, but you weren't there.
I weren't there enough.
He played like quite early. But yeah, he's good. He's really getting on the lineups now, so it's pretty good.
Heavy. Let's listen.
But yeah, he's proper sick.
I wonder where he's based. Cimm,
I think he's in London.
Is he?
I think he's in that British. Yeah.
Let's check it out.
3, 2, 1.
Wolf Council.
Yeah.
Join us or face obliteration. We shall be waiting for your answer.
Have you heard this yet?
Yeah. It's ghostly, man.
Amazing bass on that. Fucking sick bass.
I don't really know how to describe it. It's like ghostly atmospherics with, like, I don't know, like metal sounds, like proper industrial sounds. Heavy.
Check the games people play.
That
Mad.
bass is mad, though, isn't it? Like
That's
Void
just-
sounds
that's a
as
net
well.
breaker.
That is.
Net breaker.
Imagine that on the Outlook Void.
Jesus.
Jesus. Next one, Stonebridge, same EP. So. Smell.
It's getting hot enough.
It's a hot day. We're recording this at 24 degrees.
Oh, nice.
He is definitely one of my favourite producers right now. If you actually listen to some of his
Mate,
tracks, it's mad.
I think
Like,
that just the deep scene at the moment is
Oh,
just
it's-
crazy. So
the
third
releases.
track, first track on the EP.
Yeah.
We're working our way up here. Godsmack, namesake E EP.
Yeah, we'll stick. But yeah, we're going back to that. The deep scene right now, in my opinion, is so good.
Bro.
Like so good. Like look at all the there was a list, isn't there, of releases
Just
on the
now,
Reddit page as
what's
well.
coming up?
It's ridiculous,
Madness.
and they're all amazing tracks. And the ones we've cut a lot out today. Like there's so many other like EPs and releases that we could have put on, but we just didn't bother because it would just take too much time.
Too long.
Because there's so much shit, like stuff going on. So,
But
yeah.
you know, with like all things, you've got to narrow it down, man,
Yeah.
just to what we can do, what we like, what we've
Yeah.
been playing.
Mm,
These
exactly.
tracks.
So these are the ones that I like to play. So.
Jeez.
Well, let's go. All right, Godsmack, next one, y'all.
Let's do it, bro.
So this is the big track of the EP.
Got this. Article Sounds, J. Kenzo's label. Man like Cimm. Straight in with the kicks and snares, just heavy off that atmospherics.
When man fall out of line, I and I be sure to be sending man a Godsmack.
Just bangs.
Yeah. Killer. Another banger. The whole EP, absolutely sick. Really like that one. When was it? When did it come out? Did it come out this month? Yeah.
Yeah.
June. Oh, yeah. Well, we're nearly in July, aren't
release,
we? Yeah.
June 21st?
Can't remember, mate.
That wasn't that long
It
ago.
wasn't
though.
long.
Must have been
No, it
before.
wasn't too long ago. Right. Anything you want to play? Anything you want to play?
What about our guy, Pharma?
Pharma.
Locust Sound.
Oh, is this
Just
one?
drop that.
This one?
The one
Which
we just
one?
got to. Pharma, Pressure.
Pressure. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, we got
This one dropped
today.
on Locust Sound.
This one's good.
Mate,
Are you ready to go? Yeah.
Let's drop this thing, man.
Okay.
it's got such dark lows, such dark basses, and like really light harmonics and leads. It's mad.
That's good. So that was a 140, but I'm looking at his other tracks, and according to Recordbox, the other ones are 105.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of producers playing at 105 at the minute, you know, mixing it up.
105.
People are feeling
I'm going to
this
play it
105.
anyway, because I did like this when I heard it. But is that correct? I don't know if Recordbox fucked it up, or is that actually legit?
I reckon it's legit, bro.
Okay.
Serious.
Because I've had that before, Recordbox, it fucked it up, and I don't know why, but there you go. Alright, 3, 2, 1. This is called Movement. Same producer, same EP. That last one was sick.
Straight off the bat.
Did not expect that. As far as the drop. The fucking short intro, lad.
I know. Poor people, I'm seeing no improvement in the movement.
Okay. That's an insane track, man. Was that an Elephant Man sample at the start?
I don't know, I ain't seen it.
Poor people, I'm seeing no improvement in the movement.
Sick.
That's ridiculous. Nice. I haven't even heard that one. Jesus, man, that Pharma.
Well, we might as well play the Hidden Lab remix of RDRZ by Pharma. So Pharma RDRZ Hidden Lab remix. Again, it's a 105 according to Recordbox. I assume that is correct. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now keep shitting me up.
There's some mad intros on this EP. The levels are crazy. That's definitely a 105, I reckon, man. There's a lot of producers like dabbling in that BPM at the moment. Yeah.
It's just annoying to mix with switching them down and up or whatever.
You know.
I mean, it might even sound good on a 140, you never know, but it might be a bit too much. But yeah. I've got a question for you.
What's your question?
It's a big question. It's not a big question. What makes a good track? Like look, realistically, you look at the heavier, the rhythm and the heavier stuff. It's about the drop. Like it has to be, and like the synth. But in this sort of scene, the deeper scene, like it's sort of there's so many melodic sort of sounding songs now, especially ever since Samba did his stuff.
Yeah, Samba, Gloom and Foster are smashing it at the moment with their releases. Exactly. I just think it's a strange one, man, because it depends on the producers as well. Because I think, obviously, for us who are in the scene, you see a name and you already have some expectations, don't you, of the sound and the level. And I think that's probably why J.Sparrow's album I got so excited about, because there's a few things in there which were just, I don't know, just wasn't what I was expecting. And as an album, you know, not a lot of, 140 DJs are dropping fucking...
Not albums. And if they do, they literally sound very similar each track, whereas on the J.Sparrow one, it was so different. Like that progression. There was like There was tracks you do that to, and that too. But there's also tracks you just sort of nod, a bit of a head nod, or just sort of.
And that's it.
Nice.
Most of the tracks I say that I love, I like. They're not just like here now. They're gonna. You just know when you hear them, they're gonna bang like in a year, 2 years, 3 years time. You can drop them at Outlook in 5 years time, and people are gonna smash them down. Are the ones that take you on a journey. There's movement through it. Do you know what I mean? It's not this. It's all the little side phases and the little accents in the tune that keep you moving along. And I think that's what, to be honest, what so many of the deep medi producers do well. I think Mala, being the don that he is, knows what he's looking for.
Yeah, well, when he picked up Empire Dirt.
I mean,
we went to Outlook 2017 and they started playing it that year, weren't they?
Yeah,
and we heard it. We both heard it, and then we're just like, "What the fuck is that tune?" Like, it came out like 2018, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it took us ages to like figure out who we thought it was. We thought it was Gantz, didn't we?
For a bit, we thought it might have been a Gantz track. But then we seen other man's dropping it. Everyone with that.
I think it's because it was in Gantz's track. I'm sure Gantz's set. We were like, it must be his. But then Mala played it. I don't know. But it ended up being Eagle's bloody song. But that's a fucking banger.
Yeah, I caught that vinyl quick.
Yeah, you did. You got the vinyl. I just got the digital version, which I've played out in rugby once, and it went down well for rugby. That was good.
It did in a small town.
A little small town like that. I was like, this is gonna bang. It did bang.
Yeah,
of course.
But that's it. Yeah, the tunes have got to take you on a journey.
Yeah,
and there's got to be movement within it. It just can't be the same thing over again, unless it's got that. There's a few tracks that get away with that, and they tend to be quite tribal. They take you back to your roots, and that's the me originally coming from a root sound.
Yeah, of course.
That's the core.
So,
and that's why I don't click too much with the rhythm stuff. Really, it takes it
you
out of the realm for the.
You like bits and bobs, but you're not gonna go on SoundCloud and start listening to.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not gonna start mixing it. But
I'd love to mix.
I mean, if I'm out,
so fun to chop and that. But
I can listen to Shivers chop any day. That's the key, man. That is the key.
I just love those. That it's that bass for me.
Yeah.
That there's certain synths and certain bass. Like there's some like hard hitting basses, but like do you know Code like this is heavy stuff, but do you know Code Pandora? Maybe you heard of from Journey. Like
listen to you,
he's really heavy, but like I'm not really into his synth as much. Like it's like so gritty and horrible, like dirty, but for some reason I just don't. It doesn't get me. But then like you hear like an Enigma Dubs sort of bassy synth, and like he's got like deep but heavy at the same time. It's weird.
Got levels. He can do all sorts of tracks.
You can literally make him cry on a track, or you can make him fucking headbang, like kick your nan out the house and stab her in the face with your face and your mom and your dad.
Oh, jeez, it's true though. Talk about levels as a producer. I think not many like to experiment outside the realm of what they get known for initially. That maybe it's a bit safer, or it's just what they know and enjoy, which I've got respect for if you're about keeping.
But I can understand why people don't, because like I don't know if you've seen Getter. He obviously is known for like he was dubstep, then he switched over to like sort of EDM-y sort of tunes or whatever, and then he had another tour, and I didn't actually listen to the album, but apparently it was so different to what everyone known him for, and he quit. He didn't even finish the tour because he got like booed off stage or some shit.
Geez.
I don't know. I didn't look too much into it, but something like that. I was
That's
like,
some drama, bro.
Yeah, it's rhythm for you.
Well, not in the deep
rhythm and heavy.
Yeah.
It's, I think Getter hates rhythm as far as I'm aware. But
it's a love-hate thing. I think when we look at the scene as a whole, it's healthy right now, man. And I think they've both got their place. When people hate on it, I just rhythm's not for me.
No, yeah.
But if I'm out and stuff, I can respect it. I can get involved.
You get involved.
Yeah, I'll get involved and have a bang. I take it for what it is. And every now and again, there are tracks that I'm like, maybe if I was getting crazy at an end of a set and I was trying to hype things up, maybe I drop one of them crazy things. But usually I find them through you anyway. I'm not actively seeking them out myself. But it's about respecting the scene,
Yeah. And by the way, my next mix, Cutting Deep Volume 2, is a rhythm edition.
A plug. What a plug that was.
Cutting Deep Volume 2 rhythm edition coming out probably. I'm gonna try and aim for next week, but
it's gonna be on the SoundCloud.
Be on the SoundCloud at Cut a DJ, I think it is. We'll go with that. Just put in Cuttah, spelled Cuttah, and you'll find me.
Banging.
Yeah.
Do
you want to drop another tune?
Should we get into it? What we got? What are you feeling?
Okay, what we gone through? Well, didn't have that one. Well, we're gonna have to go for this one, I think.
Shook.
Yeah.
Man like Shook.
Sukh Knight. And Mystery. Sakaz on Daku.
Yeah, which is his own.
I think.
Label, believe so. It's an independent drop.
Potentially, I'm not sure. I think it is, but
it's Sukh Knight.
Definitely, I'm sure he has a label and probably is that, but I'm not 100% on that one. But I've been hearing this in raves for probably last year. Probably.
It's been out for a while.
People
been
like
DJs close to the chest.
Yeah, I think that it's been a plate for a while. I heard it last month was it in Nottingham? Saw Abstract Sonnets in Nottingham and he played this. I've heard it in people in Fabric have been playing it all, like when we went to like deep events there. So yeah, we'll play this now.
Looked like a big night, to be honest. One that I missed out on again. That Nottingham night that you went to. Who else was playing before we dropped that track? Sorry, who was that? Well, the main dubsteppy guy was Abstract. Yeah.
They had Major Oak. They had Sensi.
It
was a Vandal and Killer P thing.
Big.
And it was good.
On there. Them boys spitting on the dubstep.
Yeah, it was a grimy sort of night, but like Abstract was sick. But yeah, he played this song and it was good. But I heard it way before that anyway. But it's just that's the last time I heard it. So
yeah, Sukh Knight and Mystery.
Yeah.
Suckers. Daku Records.
Everyone will know this one.
Yeah.
It's played everywhere.
But it's finally been released.
Really sweating.
It's getting hot enough in here, man. We've got the window open.
I know.
What else can we do?
It's getting hot, I think. What do you think of that? Do you recognise it? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's just a banger. I mean,
yeah, that's why it's been played out all the time, and people have obviously kept it to themselves.
Yeah.
For a while.
All these producers, man, keeping their tunes so close to their chest, man. Why don't they want to share it, man?
They want to share it. Share it with us. Nobody's. Fuck.
That's it, man. Producers watching. If you're locked in and you got a new release forthcoming, send it as along. We'll only play it.
We'll play it.
We'll play it. We'll share
Normally,
it
if we like it already, we'll play it because we've already listened to it. But then, like, he'll listen to tracks and then he'll show me them. I'll listen to them and I'll show him them. So
that's what we do.
That's what we do. But yeah, normally I'm not gonna play some absolute wank show.
Wank tune. Nah, it's all love here, man. It's all love here. Anyone can send us a track, obviously.
If it's wank, we're not gonna play it.
Obviously, well, we might not might not be able to fit it in. Yeah, you know what I mean. But biannually, we're trying to get a whole month in this first episode here, whereas now we can just do every 2 weeks. We can talk about the scene. Talk about the nights that we're going to, which we'll speak about a bit later. Yeah,
so we've got some coming up.
Yeah, we have. What are we dropping next?
Okay, I want to play one from. I want to play one by. This? You haven't heard this yet.
Oh wow!
This is a free download. You can get this. Did we write this down? Where it's from? Aspire Higher.
Free download
on Aspire Higher. This has got my boy Slumpa from America. And I've heard this on his SoundCloud before, but it's been released for free. So I thought it's come out this month. So I was like, I gotta put it on because it is a decent tune, and you will like this. Definitely, you will like this.
It's my kind of vibe.
Yeah,
I'm feeling that.
3, 2, 1.
The power of hearing should not be underestimated.
It's called Power of Hearing, by the way. I didn't get into that.
And it just goes to show.
Oh, hearing. I thought it said healing.
The more you
can
see,
hearing.
the less you can hear. I decided in the studio I'll take it the other way. I'm not gonna have a computer screen because I don't want to see no waveforms. I don't want to see
that's Mad
anything.
Professor sample.
I just want to deal with sound.
Okay.
It's your vibe for sure.
Yeah, bro.
I like it though, it's good.
Mad. Proper bouncy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see anything. I just want to deal with sound.
I would 100% play that out.
Yeah, that's crazy good.
Do you want me to send
free
you that
download?
It's a
man.
free
Yeah,
download. Yeah, I think they did like a whole like EP album, whatever, of loads of tracks, and that was on one of them on the album. So yeah, that's a sick one, and I had to put that one on the list because I think
so. Slumpa, Aspire Higher.
Yep. Power of Hearing is the track name. Aspire Higher is the label that it would come off on.
Okay.
Come out on. Come off on. Come out on. Speak
Bit of a tongue twister.
Isn't it weird though when you like we could speak in the pub and we'll just speak so clearly and normal. Yeah.
As soon as you get on,
you get on a camera in front of you and a fucking microphone, I'm like, I can't speak, man. I'm like, yeah.
You're right, right?
Well, right, you're gonna drop some tunes for me, mate.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop some tunes.
It's a good job neither of us are trying to be mic men, right? Trying to spit on the mic.
Absolutely no way.
No.
My rapping's up.
We're not about that.
My rapping.
Now,
my MC.
We've got a big compilation to get to. Of course, we're not going to leave out on the June releases, but I think there's one more EP we should probably drop before that.
Because I love this. Well, I love the main track.
And I mean, for me, the whole EP is just an absolute banger. And people will know, I heard this on a Keep Hush mix that was back in December 2018. It was Boofy, High Five Ghost, and Sakari Sound. Of course, I think High Five dropped it. It's by a man called Jook. I think it's his first EP on 7 Sector Sounds. And can we talk about 7 Sector Sounds for a minute, bro? What the label would have been dropping, run by Boofy and Lemsley Dale, two absolute grime dons. But they, of course, it's 140. They ventured it. I mean, we can't put labels on, genre labels on some of these tracks.
No.
But Jook. Oh my days, Flying Nimbus. The EP is called, and the artwork for this is just bad boy. Of course,
you like this, don't you? Talk about this in the pub about this.
Inspired by Dragon Ball Z, but all the artwork on the 7 Sector Sounds releases is of photos of the producers as kids, and they've just got this mad artwork going on around them. If you're locked in on YouTube, I'll probably slap the artwork on the screen right now. Yeah, like that, something like that. But yeah, absolute banger. Are we going straight in for the main track? I think we should. We just got it.
We'll go to. Okay, I love this one. This is my favourite. Probably one of my favourites of the whole month. But
it's that banger.
Might be a teaser for you for what I'm going to pick at the end, but we'll see. But yeah, you ready? I've dropped.
I think this is my fire tune of the month, bro. I'm not going to lie.
This one?
Yeah. We're playing it right now, so might as well announce it. Yeah. This is Sibo's fire tune of the month.
This is definitely one of them, but we'll see. 3, 2, 1.
Man, like Jook. Can't talk during this one. Just gonna let it rinse.
Just let it rinse.
Rough.
Turn the mic down. Turn it off. Mute that shit.
Throw that fucking thing up, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Man like Jook.
Yeah.
Flying Nimbus. I mean, this rhythm.
No. I would play. This is one of those tracks you'd play in 2, 3, 4, or 5 years.
Yeah,
like
and it's just going to be over-rinsed this summer. You might need a little break after it, but then it's just still going to...
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, let's go.
Shall I?
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Mad.
Oh my god.
What a beat. I mean, oh god, when you sent me that, you just sent me that one tune as well. The whole EP, by the way.
This is the thing, I haven't really listened to the rest of the EP. I just heard this on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Did I just send you a link on the SoundCloud link? Is that what it was?
I'm not even sure, bro. I mean...
But then, but anyway.
Or in a mix or something.
I was just like, this track is something else. And I thought it was going to be vinyl only. Because I didn't know about this label.
Yeah, 7 Sector, man. They've just been doing bits for ages. Like, wow, for quite a while now, man. Lemsy Dale's dropped a big tune on there. I think that's actually with Boofy. Who else has been this? Oh, jeez, I've gone. I was about to say Lord Jabu. That's the next man who's on Albion.
Next man.
Yeah, but no, Gold Rush, another track, Rolling in His Grave, and Bittersweet. Now, Bittersweet's the other one I told you about. As soon as you sent me this track and I went and copped the EP, I said, mate, that Flying Nimbus track, I mean, it's the big tune. It's the massive tune on that EP.
Yeah.
But for me, there's something about this track, Bittersweet. You can just drop it, man. Just drop that rhythm. Okay, let's just listen to it. Let's listen to the whole first drop, man.
You ready?
Play that thing, man. The melodies are just... Guys, if you're with your girl and you need to make serious love to her, drop this tune on.
Yeah, serious love.
If you need to contemplate life, drop this tune. It's so big.
Guys, if you want to bang your girl, drop this tune.
Man like Jook, this tune, Bittersweet, 7 Sector Sounds. I'm telling you, man, it's a love-making rhythm.
I know what you mean by the love-making rhythm, to be fair.
It's just
got that.
The melody is beautiful, and, you know, just for disclaimer, it's a 137. Do you know what I mean? It's a 137.
So is the Jook one?
Yeah.
The Jook? Just call it Jook?
The Jook one.
Sorry, I'm from Germany now.
Yeah.
Jook.
Yeah, Flying
That's
Nimbus,
a 137. Yeah.
On a grimy flex.
Did I say the Jook one? I meant the Flying Nimbus one.
What an EP.
Am I alright?
If you haven't copped that already, I don't know what you're doing.
No, if you haven't got this, or even... Well, to be fair, I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know who Jook was until I found this song.
No, nor me, man. I think it is his first release on the label.
I'm sure he's been about for doing something else, because you can't just be one banger. Like, he must have so many others that I'm missing.
We gotta go digging, ain't we?
Yeah,
it's one of those.
Because in the back of your crate. If he's making that
yeah, I'm telling you,
Flying Nimbus song,
he's been doing bits for a while, hasn't he?
You wanna watch? Listen to the whole EP, yeah. On the other two,
we can check another rhythm.
No, I mean the Jook one, yeah.
Yeah,
Jook.
that's what I'm thinking.
Is it Jook or Jook? I'd say Jook probably.
Yeah, Jook. Yeah,
I can't speak.
It's because we say Jook someone up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not that either of us are bad name.
We're going rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
There must be a reason for this in the title, but
I think so. I think I seen a funny meme that 7 Sector Sounds posted to do with this track and Flying Nimbus saying something to do with
Really?
I love something to do with a car and I love this one, but I love this one. So yeah, let's
Well, I'm assuming his Flying Nimbus is about Harry Potter. Flying Nimbus 2000?
No, bro. It's about Dragon Ball Z.
No,
the artwork's got Dragon Balls on it and it's sat on the Flying Nimbus cloud.
No, Flying Nimbus 2000.
Harry Potter lover.
Absolute Flying Nimbus 2000. Yes, KB, how you doing, mate?
Yes, man, like KB.
Yeah, you might as well have a look.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, hi.
How's it going?
Right, we're dropping, so Rolling in His Grave, yeah?
Rolling in his grave.
Sweet. Nice bum, bro. Wait. Oh, he's got...
He's bought food in the place.
What you got there?
Come on,
Just
KB.
bring him in.
KB, say hello on the mic. Come on, man. You've come in. You disturb us. You bought your chips.
It's your boy KB.
Oh,
What's up? Sorry, guys.
What are you getting
noise
nervous
levels
for?
just went straight up. Right.
Sorry.
Rolling in his grave.
Rolling in His Grave by Jook.
It's got a sort of circusy feel to it. The intro,
This
you know.
one, yeah, it does. Let's still got many left. Might be one left.
It's a grimy beat, man.
Just want to hear this second drop a little bit.
It's one for the MCs, I reckon. This one.
Oh yeah.
It's one for the
It's
MCs in the club.
Decent, very good. Liking it.
Melodies.
Do you want to listen to the last one while we're here?
I think we might as well. It's such a big EP.
Gold Rush, this one. 137 BPM.
Yeah. Drop
Ready to
that
go.
thing,
We'll drop
bro.
it now. Okay.
Maybe it was this one actually, and Flying Nimbus that meme was about.
Was it?
I don't. I'll have to check. You know.
Flying Nimbus 2000. I think Jook's a Harry Potter fan like me. Generally did think it was about Harry Potter.
Oh Lord Jesus.
The interesting thing about this EP
Feeling it.
is everything's different.
Yeah.
Like there's one mad track with Flying Nimbus,
Yeah,
2000,
yeah.
and they've got like the Making Love song you were on about, and then you've got these two that are sort of, I don't know.
Yeah. Bit more,
How do you explain it?
Melodic. That
Melodic,
Gold
yeah.
Rush has actually got a bit more of a trap feel to it actually. I could
Yeah,
imagine
yeah, I can see
American
what you
being able
mean.
to spit on that a bit easier, you know.
Yeah.
Than some of our, you know what they're like when they drop the 140 for them
Indeed,
boys. But yeah,
indeed.
what an EP. I mean,
that's a sick one.
we flew through a lot of EPs
We
there.
have
J.Sparrow's album.
Flew through them, yes.
But Syndicate.
Yeah.
Gotta talk
Well,
about
we are,
Syndicate.
We didn't forget about you.
Come
We
on
didn't
now.
forget.
Sentry
We
Records.
didn't forget about you, Sentry.
Youngsta's label.
Youngsters label, yeah.
I
Syndicate
mean-
compilation. So there's so many tracks on this that I don't know what to pick, but I'm gonna pick my favorite.
Is this your
first.
fire rhythm of the month?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is
But
my
it's just-
favorite on the compilation.
Is it
okay?
now?
So if you pick your favorite on the compilation, I'll pick mine, and then we'll just
I'm
pick
gonna have
ones
to have
that
a
we
look.
think really like as well. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
don't
I
if
know
can-
mine.
I don't know if I can pick a favorite, bro.
That's fine. I'm
It's
gonna pick
too
mine.
hard, but I'll just have to name some tracks I like on there. We're gonna
Okay.
play. We gotta play a few from this.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we do, Syndicate Records,
Can't find it.
because it dropped on the 14th of June. I think it was the 14th. Youngsta spoke about when he was starting to put this together and thinking about it. He wanted a minimum of 10 tracks and a maximum of 20. He was sent that many rhythms. He couldn't narrow it down. He was like, I'm gonna have to go for 20.
Yeah, and I'm glad you did.
And yeah, so 20 tracks on the digital release.
Yeah, I think there's
4 tracks on the vinyl release.
I think it's Bukez Finezt, Benz. The Truth song, I can't remember what it's called now.
Oh, what's the Truth rhythm?
It's on here. Right there. So we've got Bukez Finezt, Benz.
Who is it?
It's
I ain't cop that vinyl, you know. I might regret that.
Onhell, Sunra. That was one on there.
Definitely. I think that might be the first.
Yeah,
the
first one, and then Truth, Simulation Theory, and I think there's another one, but I can't think what it is. It might even be the one I'm about to play, but I can't remember. But that's fine. But this is my favourite on it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is Crocodile by Day Zero.
This is a grimy beat. Drop that thing, bro.
So good.
I know you were excited about this one when you showed me it last week. Yo.
Yeah, I did show you last week, yeah.
Hammers. Mad.
I just like that.
Bro.
I just really do.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. It's just a really good song.
when you listen to this whole compilation, you got to think to yourself. I know. So I was alluding to some of those facts I picked up from Youngsta. It was on a Dubstep interview he did. So big up Dubstep for all the interviews they've been doing and blogging for a long time.
Yeah.
But
I've seen Dubstep live as well, which is very rare.
Yeah. How he narrowed it down to 4 tracks for the vinyl, bro. Youngsta. I don't know how he did it. I mean,
yeah.
Well, it must have been so tough.
Well, he's picked some quality ones, because I remember I said to you about this album, and I said I'm going through all the previews, and I'm just going to buy the whole thing.
Yeah, you know, if you buy the whole thing,
it's a banger.
It's a banger, bro.
What are you gonna pick for it then,
mate? You drop another one.
Drop another one, yeah.
You can literally pick anything from this compilation. I'm gonna
go for. I'm gonna go for Khiva's new one called Teeth. Yeah.
This has got some crazy mechanical sounds, man. This is some straight up horror tune.
Let's hear it.
I love this one. Something sinister about it. Sheer noises, bro. Sick. Production's sick on this one. Madness.
I could definitely double that song with something.
Yeah,
and just make it even like crazier.
It's a heavy.
That
beat.
is so good.
You can picture all the fucking mosh pit just fucking.
Yeah, just
leaning in, just together, man.
Oh, that sort of unison, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of movement. Yeah.
Proper tribe step in.
Have you found a song you want to put on?
Nah, do you know what? I haven't even got the thing on.
Oh,
I've got the.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play this one because it's Mr. K, and Mr. K always plays.
Yeah,
well, plays. He makes absolute bangers. So, Are You Broken?
Oh.
By Mr. K. Big up KP, still in the room. Eating a KFC. He used to be vegan like 6 months ago.
Are you broke?
Slumpa.
That's a good tune.
It's a big tune, bro.
It's a big tune.
What's next, man?
Do you want to play anything else on this EP?
Mate,
or the album, sorry.
We'd just keep going.
We gotta do the Bukez Finezt.
Yeah, we got it, man.
Benz by Bukez Finezt.
Yeah, of course. It's coming out on the vinyl.
Yes. For me, Bukez Finezt is one of the best dubstep producers, or any producer really, in the world.
I know you were pretty excited when you seen him at Outlook.
Outlook. When he was on Outlook, I was like, I have to go. Because it's like, I don't... Those sort of producers, because he mixes over between rhythm, heavier, and then the deep side as well. To see him on like the deep lineup, I was like, I've got to go to that one. Saw him on the boat party. Saw him at the Void on the Hatcher and Friends stage. He was sick. Yeah. And if you want to listen to that...
face.
No. If you want to listen to the Outlook one, it is on SoundCloud. So just put in Bukez Finezt Outlook 2017. It's on there. They got all the background noise. Everything sounds pretty good because you can get that feeling. I like live mixes.
Banging. So many tunes. I mean, we're not gonna be able to play through the whole album on the podcast, but yeah, Nominee, Judas.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Down tempo, typical Nominee kind of sounds, but the production's just amazing. Cold Cuts and Owlman, Into the Unknown. That's not on the vinyl, is it? It's not.
Yeah, I think so.
What's that fourth one? We're missing out here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But yeah, what a compilation. I mean, big up Youngsta for putting that together. I think the one track he's put on there is actually his is the one track. Well, and there's two. That's a 105.
Let me just. Do I play that one then?
Yeah, which obviously is a bit out there. I think there is 2 tracks on there that are 105. But the album generally,
Youngsta and Cimm.
Man, what a.
That's at 85 BPM on here.
Oh right, maybe it's not him. There is a 105. Or maybe it's the first track on the compilation. That's a 105 then.
Maybe. Is that the Onhell one? Yeah. I reckon it is. Is it Onhell? Am I getting it right? He makes some wicked, like, rap remixes.
Okay.
Like, I think he's done a Drake one, and he's done. I can't remember. There's another one.
There's some free releases on the SoundCloud.
Yeah, on SoundCloud. Yeah, Onhell. I think it's from America. But should we play this one?
Yeah.
This is a one.
Yeah, let's just drop this one, and then we'll listen to Youngsta and Cimm back.
Yeah, and 116. This one, Sun Ra by Onhell. Apologies if we get the names wrong. But, everyone does weird names. I don't know.
Butchering names.
What you say?
Butchering names, man. Yeah, depends where you're from.
Like Nominee, we've been calling him No Mind for years.
Still will.
The music is different here. The vibrations are different. Not like Planet Rave.
Banger.
That's grimy.
Mate, I think we're going to have to end this compilation on Youngsta and Cimm's track, ain't we?
Yeah.
I mean, big up the Don Youngsta putting this together.
Yeah.
I read on the Dubstep interview that it was all about bringing like-minded artists all over the world. I can't remember how many different countries it covers, but it's just mad.
Quite a lot from
like for 20 tracks. It's like way over 10 different countries it's touching. And and big up my man Cimm does the artwork for Syndicate. We found out.
How do you know that?
It's in the interview, or maybe I read it somewhere else.
Yeah, well, fair play. Big up Cimm for
Yeah.
doing more than just producing work.
Yeah, you know.
Do good at it as well.
That's what it's about, man. Getting hands on.
So this one is The Last Judgment by Cimm and Youngsta.
This be a fucking great intro as well, man. It's the way it builds and it bangs.
Yeah.
Oh, or even ending, it's probably the perfect end for the compilation, man.
For the compilation, for sure.
What an absolutely bad boy.
That is sick.
Compilation. And the interview is interesting to read on Dubplot. Youngsta talks a lot about the scene.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about the heyday, back in sort of 03, 04, and how it sort of progressed into, the 2010 periods where, dubstep. We had brostep. We had a rocky time. But he talks about now how big the community is now.
Yeah.
Just so many producers just dropping. Unbelievable. We spoke about it. The deep scene right now is incredible, and the community just keeps growing and growing.
For sure.
We want to be a part of that. That's why we started this podcast.
100%.
And if you've seen us about, we attend many of the nights, especially down in London.
Which we'll talk about now.
First train down, first train back in the morning with them boys. And the community is going from strength to strength.
Yeah.
And that's why we can do a podcast. Talking of community, I've got to do a quick shout out, bro, before we talk about the nights.
Yes. Go for it now.
Our homie Robin.
Yes.
Over at Blue Headphones.
Went out with Robin. Yeah, gang.
Blue headphones. I should say blue microphones and headphones. We've got this beautiful USB microphone right here. Good. This is the Yeti Caster. Oh, sorry. That excited. I'm banging tables.
Calm down, Charlie.
And she hooked us up good, man. Robin. I mean, all I did was mention the mere idea that we're starting a podcast, and she was like, I can hook you up with some gear.
Yeah.
So blue Yeti Caster, blue, I think these are the Lola headphones. Quality sound so much better than my old things. I dusted off like.
You had some weird hooking ones. I had the Sennheiser, so I was fine.
Yeah, you were fine. But hooking us up, Robin, honestly, big up.
Yeah, big up for that. That's incredible.
Go check
look at it. Look, it's got the thing and everything. It's mad.
Got the arms. We're set to. I mean, we started off podcast one on the right step. I think it's bluedesigns.com. Check them out.
They got awesome Instagram and stuff and all that, Facebook.
They'll be on there,
everything.
Man. Blue microphones. Check out their accessories. We're certainly going to keep using them. Yeah. I mean, it's better than anything I've got stocked at home.
Blue.
My God. Link in the description, actually. If you're locked in on Spotify or on YouTube, I'll put the links in the description. You can go check them out. Blue microphones and headphones.
Sweet.
My G.
We need
Robin.
to talk.
Robin, by the way, she's an original Croydon gal. Talk about Croydub back in the day.
Croydub, here we go.
Man.
We'll talk about Croydub.
What an event.
The one we went to.
Wow, let's talk Croydub.
The most recent one.
Yeah, Jesus, man. What an event.
What was even the lineup now? I can't remember. Can you get it up? Can we get it up?
Oh, mate, I feel like we should just...
Might as well go through that. So this was last year.
Croydub, yeah, it was. Croydub,
and it was
2018. I nearly said 17. I forget. I still forget we're in 19.
Croydub.
What was it? I just put Croydub 100 because I was thinking of Deep
Medi 100. That's like, it wasn't 100.
Oh my
just
days.
Put Croydub 2018.
Yeah.
It was. Well, I know Loafer was definitely there.
Yeah, of course. Remember, and talking.
Sergeant Pokes was there.
Yeah, you know.
There you go. 10 years Croydub at EP01. That's the one.
I was thinking, not 100.
Yeah.
So many bangers.
So this was last. Go to the date.
When was it?
Oh, it said at the top.
Yeah.
27th of May last year. Bloody hell, that long ago.
Mate. Over a year ago. Feels about 6 months ago in my mind. It's like just before Christmas.
Yeah. Venue was good. I like the venue.
Absolute banger.
Where was the venue?
E1. Yeah.
London.
And the sound system was quality. I mean, they had to celebrating 10 years. They had to make sure it was good.
Chrome Star and Lost were wicked because they were on early.
Oh, mate, the back to
maybe too early for them, but yeah, they were good. They were really good.
My neck was broke. Like we were there for like an hour and a half, and it was just insane. And I'm sure we've seen Gothtrad just roaming around in the crowd, just enjoying himself. I looked at him. I know his face.
Yeah, I've seen his face
quite a lot back in the day.
I thought you were from Japan. What are you doing down here without playing, bro?
But you know, he varies his sound, man, so much. What a legend.
So for me, Chrome Star and Lost were my favourite that night because that sound. It's a bit. I do like when I'm out. I do love that heavy sound sometimes. They have those tunes like Chrome Star has that tune. What's that one? Monster Dub. Oh my god, that one goes off.
Insane.
That's crazy.
I'll take Chrome Star and Lost to.
Lost is incredible, man. He makes them. That one on Deep Dark and Dangerous. He's done. That general dub.
Oh.
Doom, doom, doom. That is one of the
What's
best.
It? How's it go?
Doom, doom, doom.
Oh man.
Doom,
What a
doom, doom. It's like doom, doom, doom.
And,
Doom, doom, doom. Fucking love that shit.
N-Type and
Yep.
Vivek.
Yeah.
Mate.
Can't remember the set, if I'm honest.
Were you getting a bit pissed there?
I was
Were you
a bit pissed by them, bro. Bit
Oh,
pissed.
mate, heavy. I mean, I would hate to go back to back with N-Type. He just, I think he's on tour with Youngsta at the moment in New Zealand, actually. But, mate, what
That was an
night
insane
that
night.
was. What a night. I know, actually, we did get quite wavy towards the end, didn't we? It's just too nostalgic. You know,
That's the thing,
going
and
back to, like,
even
was
with the prices and stuff, we still just buy more drink. Don't we? Every time.
when you're enjoying yourself, you just forget about it, don't you? I mean, we got to talk about your London prices.
Yeah, I ain't being funny, guys, but what the hell's going on? Let's just take a minute and talk about
For
it.
us Midland mans, that don't.
Yeah, like we can go. Okay, so there's a pub in Rugby called the Duck. Yeah, we can get a pint in there for like £2.50.
Are we giving the Duck a
£2.5. No, okay, they're shit.
but
But we went to Fabric. What was it for a free 30ml?
yeah, fabric's on another level.
Free 30ml, £5.50 for a 330ml
Yeah,
can.
we shouldn't even name the brands a bit. I suppose it's not the brands a bit's fault though. It's the clubs, isn't
It's
it?
the clubs, yeah.
We know their
It's
rents are extortionate,
ridiculous.
but jeez, man, they
Yeah,
they
but
wonder why everyone's like
Yeah, but imagine buying a pack
You know,
of 4 beers, which are
everyone's
smaller than normal cans, and paying 20
dropping
quid.
stuff they shouldn't be, bro. It's
Well,
'cause
that's
the
why.
drink prices are crazy,
Yeah, that's
bro.
it. Exactly.
Madness. But yeah, Croydon, but man, many events. I spoke about it by accident. Deep Medi 100.
Yeah, that was
what a lineup
because
that
at
was.
what venue was it? Brixton?
That was at the Electric, yeah.
Electric.
I mean, the room is built for sound,
Yeah.
and the Void.
Yeah, it was
the
a Void sound system.
made the horns and the Void.
Yeah, that was it. That was one of the best nights I've been
Sakaria
to.
Sound opened up.
Yeah, they're sick.
Mate,
Great.
Them girls.
Selectors.
Jeez, just big up. Just giving everyone, so many people a platform that, wouldn't otherwise had. I did hear somewhere, must have been some interview they did somewhere, that they're thinking about starting their own little sub-label or like a little platform.
They Sukh Sound?
Share, yeah, to share.
They don't produce, do they?
No, but I've heard they're getting, that's another thing. They've started, I've heard they've been dabbling on a bit of Logic maybe, I think.
That's why I kind
they
of
were
like
saying,
it when
but-
people who just, like, because obviously I just mix.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It does show that people can.
Well, it can be done.
Can
you
be
know?
those shivers. Is
Yeah,
one.
Hatch.
Yeah. Who?
Hatch out.
What he produces though?
Yeah, but not so much.
Not as much now, but he does.
Yeah,
There is
like,
tracks that he's.
I mean,
he's
he
done.
can go out and bang sets.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
like with none of his own tunes.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Well,
people,
yeah.
it's like him and Youngsta, the Dons. They're only gonna play stuff they've known
Yeah,
that they're
well,
getting exclusively as well. They don't want to be sharing beats. Like they're not just playing anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're out there producing and
Yeah.
looking to get your stuff played, you can't be sending it to 50 people.
No,
they
that's
want
it.
they want you to send it to them with them playing it in mind.
Yeah.
It's got to fit their sets as well.
Yeah, because like Mallow, he doesn't really produce anymore. He's just DJing, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's running a label, so I imagine
Yeah.
that's quite a lot of work.
He's got to a stage though where he doesn't even need to make any
Nah.
music. He's just that amazing on the vinyl.
And he gets all the dubs from everyone he gets
Yeah.
on the label, man.
Every time you see him, he's incredible to be
Mate,
honest.
absolutely
Just
bad
is.
boy. But when they do drop them one sounds that they've just been working on for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little while, that's it now. They can just focus on dropping massive beats. But what else have we been to lately, man? Nights.
Nice. Well, we went to the Fabric event in February. What was it?
that?
What was it? Oh, I can't even think what it was. Who was?
Says
It was
a lot.
Vivek was playing.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
that was a big one. Samba played, and we seen Rezo
Was
and
it?
Silky back to back in the top room.
Mm.
That was a
I think Causa was playing as
unbelievable
well.
set.
Yeah.
Causa. Heavy nights, bro.
Well, speaking of Corsa, he is on the night we are going to see next Friday.
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight in London at Fire 2.
Inner Mind Records.
Inner Mind Records.
Maybe if you're locked in on YouTube, I'll bang the poster on now.
Yeah, you might as well. I do have the poster on. Just want to see the lineup. So, Komodo back to back Boofy, Egoless Live, Goth Trad coming away from Japan.
Big.
Is it Ago or Ago?
Something like that, yeah.
I know.
I'm sure we'll learn on the night
Yeah.
how to pronounce
How
it
to pronounce
properly.
your name? Sorry. Karma.
Yeah.
Tums.
TMSV.
TMSV.
absolute
back-to-back Corsa.
drillers of rhythms.
Yeah.
That's going to be a mad set back-to-back, you know.
Kursk,
back-to-back.
last, and then Bengal Sound.
Bengal
For me,
Sound, man.
who's the one to go to on that? Who's the one you're most looking forward to? If you had to pick.
Mate, that is so
I know mine straight away.
hard. Who's yours then?
Corsa.
Why are you always... Yeah, you said this actually. Why are you so confident?
Corsa's so bouncy. It just gives that energy. That boom, 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 boom. I just love him.
Mate, I'm too excited about... I want to get those nostalgic feels from Goth Trad. I'm looking for them Sector 7 bangers from Boofy. DMSV, man. Those drillers. Those absolute drillers.
Surely we're going to hear the Jook. The flying Nimbus 2000.
We're gonna hear just Sector 7, just absolutely ripped from Komodo. That's it. I think Komodo's released a track on Sector 7 as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's got some wicked tunes.
Mate, just jeez. I can't even speak. I'm just gassed by this whole label right now, bro.
Yeah, you're in love with them.
Mate,
you gonna get the t-shirt?
Oh, they've got a Sector 7 t-shirt, look. Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe, yeah. Oh, there we go. I think it was featuring Komodo, High Five Ghost, Nuke Shot. Look at that artwork.
That artwork's cool, man.
Mate, it's awesome. Look at them. I wonder what if they've got a producer who's just got an absolute banger, but say they don't have a photo of themselves from when they're younger. What they just get a kid off, just get some stock footage, just just get any old kid who looks similar.
There's a Jook Discovery there.
Oh, there we go. So it's not his first release. I'm so wrong.
You are so wrong.
What do we know? Wait.
Well,
we'll check them. We'll check that out later, won't we? Probably going to cop all them.
Go on there. He's from fucking 1991 or something. He's still been doing it. Oh.
The late,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 605.
Yeah, he's on it for a while
Discovery,
ago.
Man. So he's got some red stripe artwork, some cats, and I can't even Bookfest.
Red
pizza.
Stripe. It's always red stripe. We spoke about this earlier, didn't we?
Yeah. Night shops or something.
KB did mention this earlier about the red stripe. The classic rave beer is the red stripe.
Everyone needs a bit of red stripe.
At least they're normal size cans. So they don't do the small shit.
Nah. And mate, you come to Yard, come to Jamaica, it's the best. It's the best stuff. You don't get none of that English brewed thing. But yeah, Inner Mind Records. Yeah. Heavyweight. When's that? The 5th of July.
5th of July on Friday. Next Friday we'll be there.
We're there, man. If you're locked in, come say hello, man. If you're coming down,
yeah,
say hello.
You're producers, just talk to us about that and give us your fucking tunes.
Yeah,
we want that shit.
We're probably gonna hassle some people.
Yeah.
Well, we're down there. Let them know about this new podcast adventure, and we'll review the night in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, we'll review it. Because we've been to Fire, so it's been redone. So hopefully
it's at Fire, yeah.
But they're gonna add sound to it, so
yeah,
it should be pretty good.
I'm sure they're not gonna let us down. I mean.
No, they won't let us down.
It's a big night.
I've never been to a heavyweight night. I think this is like the 5th or 6th one I've done. I've never been. I don't know why.
Seriously,
I did buy tickets to the last one, but I couldn't make it for some reason.
I'm sure I've seen this one being announced as sort of a London launch sort of thing. This Inner Mind Records.
Inner Mind,
yeah.
But the heavyweight ones have been doing it since I've been at uni.
Mate, excited for it.
Year, I think. 100%.
We'll be down. What time do you reckon we're getting down there?
Well, our trains are quite late.
Oh yeah, you booked it. Yeah. I forgot.
But then we'll be straight in. So we'll be in there
6 in the morning train back home.
We'll be in there at 10.
Nice. All night.
Or 11 whenever it opens. I think it's 11.
Right. We'll lock in. So yeah, we'll be reviewing that the next episode and some new beats that are coming out, man. Yeah. We've got so many releases coming in July.
Yeah.
Where do we even start?
Well, we might as well tell them. One of them will be Khiva's Butterfly Effect EP.
Which we've already heard a sample of.
We've heard a sample.
If you haven't gone and checked that out, what's the track called? It's on Dublock.
It's on Dublock
SoundCloud.
Just go on Dublock's YouTube and just find all the best bloody tunes on there.
Yeah, they've got that same vibe. I think a couple of the tracks have that same Teeth track that's on the Syndicate compilation. It's got that dark, like mechanical sounds, man.
Yeah, man.
Unbelievable. I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, I think that's out on the 5th. I think so. Next week.
On the 5th.
On Friday.
Oh right, so we ain't even got a long wait for that.
No, that's on Deep, Dark and Dangerous. But yeah, we'll review that at the time, and then the Quasar Sound System added DP on Article Music.
Yes, I've heard some samples of that already as well.
I've heard a couple.
Is that on Article as well? Jay Kenzo's getting these fire rhythms coming out on the label, man.
Fire rhythms.
Jeez.
Coming to tube.
Who else we got? We'll look what's in store, won't we? Oh, the Others.
Yeah, the others.
Shaolin, that's on.
Mm-hmm.
Sentry, big up Youngsta again.
Yep.
The others, man, they've just been doing it, man. Just what a banger they keep.
Africa.
Just takes you back, don't it?
Wow.
I'm
and also, we will review some sort of heavier, rhythmy tracks at some point, because there is some bangers out there. And obviously, I do like the heavier sound. And I do bring Charlie to the Air events, which is what I played at in December, and they are sick events, and they get hype as fuck, don't they?
Proper bad. And mosh pits on those on another level.
They are so fun to
the deep and the rhythm. Just it's not even the same. It's man's people literally trying to floor you, man. But everyone knows what they're in for. It's not like everyone looks after each other if someone hits the floor as well in those death pits. Yeah, madness. But yeah, I think we've about run our time on this podcast, bro.
It's a bit long, isn't it? Yeah. But it's good. Like, people want to listen to this. I fall asleep to podcasts all the time, so
this is the point.
Fall asleep to me and Charlie.
Yeah.
The CBO dread.
Do you think we've got serenading voices?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure we have.
I think I don't talk properly. But I don't talk properly.
Be interesting to listen back to.
Yeah, I'll be cringing.
But yeah, so this will be coming out on the 3rd of July, Wednesday. So 2 weeks from then. Stay locked in.
Hopefully do another one.
Yeah.
And then
hopefully we'll be doing another one, man. We're coming back. We'll be reviewing Inner Mind records that we're going to be at.
Yeah.
If you've been locked in, if you're locked in on YouTube, let us know what you think about these tunes we reviewed this month. What's your favourite of the month, man?
Yeah, and send us tunes you like. Not just your own, but people that you like and want us to listen to. Or maybe we might not have heard of. I'm getting too excited. I need to go to sleep.
Tuning out. Thanks for locking in, people.